Quick video about blueberries. Blueberries like acidic soil. The way that I help my blueberries with that problem is I use a lot of pine needles. Also, when you dig your hole to put your blueberries in ground, you could put a lot of mulch, pine needles, pine bark. These are my nugget pine bark. You could put it around the base in the hole. Blueberries don't like to be too wet because they have a very short root system. It's basically like a little ball, the root system. It doesn't go very deep. So you could also buy acidifier, so a soil acidifier, to help with them. Last year I did put some, and the ones that I put the acidifier got more leaves, more green leaves. You could also put sulfur in the ground to acidify your soil. But basically, those are all the needs that your blueberries need. They need acidic soil and they need many friends. So you have to have more than just one blueberry. The more the merrier. You will get more blueberries if you have more friends. And obviously you want your pollinators to come around, so try to be organic as possible. Look at that, so beautiful. So main thing, mulch, acidify your soil, and don't water excessively. Obviously you want to water in the hottest months. Over here in Florida, summers are brutal, so you do want to keep your mulch down and make sure they don't completely dry out, because they do have very shallow root systems, so they will die on you. Just don't over water. Here's an example of the blueberries root system. So we moved our blueberries, and in that move I took too long to transplant them, and I did kill a few, but it's okay, we got more. This is the entire root system. This is the entire root system. Like I said, it's not very shallow. So when you do your soil, you could put peat moss in your soil, because peat moss is more like acidic than your regular potting soil. You can mix both in there. And in the base, like let's say I dig a hole, you could put this down. This is my hole, and you could put the pine bark around it, along with the organic matter of your choosing, with the peat moss, and then on top you do the soil acidifier. If you're in Florida, try not to fertilize or put your acidifier when we're gonna have a lot of rain, because that's just gonna wash away. And obviously the acidifying, you do have to do it routinely. It does go away. I'm in North Florida, so my soil, it's more on the acidic side than more alkaline. That's why my blueberries are doing pretty well for me. I know some states in Florida, some parts in Florida are more like bedrock. But if you're in North Florida, honestly, you should be fine with just a small amount of acidifier, and honestly, a lot of pine bark and pine needles, and you're good. So I hope that helps. Like I said, the more blueberry bushes you can have together, the better. You could hide them underneath your tree line. If you have fruit trees, you do your fruit tree, then a bush, and then your herbs or whatever other stuff you want to plant around them, your flowers for your pollinators. But you could sneak blueberries anywhere, especially if you're in North Florida, because they are native to North Florida. So I have pink lemonade, I have sharp blue blueberry, and I have bright well blueberry. And these are the ones that have done well for me. I hope they do well for you. I hope that you take on the blueberries because they are so much better when you grow them yourselves. They're so much sweeter, so much crunchier, they're much firmer. I mean, those are my preference in fruit, but give it a try.